It's towards the end of 2012, you're probably at home, or not even born yet, sat down with a crappy Pando tablet and a pop box of black currant juice. Saturday night, and your parents let you play Angry Birds on the new phone. Yeah, that's right, we're using the Note 2, 12 whole years later.
Wow, you see a face. I'm gonna blur it though, just, so family doesn't get agitated. But the thumbnail does not lie. We're taking a look at the Note 2. This is the later version with 4G, so there is no antenna support, unfortunately. Either way, I'm gonna have a little bit of a dual screen going on, where I have on one side, you have the screen recording from this thing, and on the other side, it's just me playing around with it. So without further ado, yeah, it's pretty slow. It's not that great. However, it is doing updates. You can sort of excuse it. So far, so good. We'll take a look in settings on what this thing is running, and yeah, so far so good. One thing I would like to point out is the absolute abysmal storage. This is in a time frame where most phones didn't have more than 16. Some phones still had 8 or even 4, depending on how poor you were. Just scrolling down, yeah. A lot of it goes to Android 12 or 13. Whew, see the loading times there. Yeah, Android 13. Either way, let's get straight into the offloading process for this phone, because yeah, I'm not going to sign into such an old shitty device. It's probably going to brick it. Let's go. Now, this is the part of the video where I start to do the browser test, and we're going to go through some very basic websites like YouTube, some news sites, maybe have a look at some articles of sorts on those news sites, and of course AliExpress, which is full of trackers. It should be no surprise that it's a Chinese website full of trackers. Go onto Firefox, install uBlock Origin, go onto AliExpress. They should have a official website tag, and there should be at least 40 trackers that pop up in your uBlock Origin tab. I know, it's crazy. Anyways, let's go into Firefox. I don't know if this is a late version of the app. I just let it hit up APK, and this is the only one that worked. And already it is very, very slow. Oh, hell yeah! Okay, I don't know which YouTuber it was, but Penguin Zero rightfully clowned on the guy. Oh mate, I just lost control, hey? Now, even if your rev limiter bashed the AU Falcon, it would not spin out like this guy managed to do with that bombshell of a car. And I reckon if you use some KG glue, you could probably fix the front of that. KG being a knockoff brand that Officeworks has. And yeah, it's pretty usable. Loading times aren't the best, and it is still loading the website, presumably because all the ads it has to load up. It's unfortunate, but we gotta search up asparagus. Okay, it's not doing too well. Come on, mate. This has 2 gigs of RAM. The phone I'm filming with has 4 times that. Now, DankPod's managed to crash one of his Nugget devices searching up asparagus, but we can do much better. And yeah, here we have it. Asparagus. That works. Now, time for the illustrious AliExpress. What do you want to bet that it's going to recommend me something with females or underpants? Because it always does that. It's really, really weird. What do you want to bet that you're not going to get a laptop for $26.99? Because, hey, from the flea market, yeah, you can probably get a 2008 MacBook. Oh, hey, it's fully sick. You can already see that. Like, yeah, it's just the reflectors. You're not going to get a scooter. Now, another thing I'd like to point out on the site, it's very, very scummy. It gives you a welcome deal, but in order to use that deal, you have to be signed in, meaning you don't get that deal. Yeah, anyways, browser test, it's a solid 6 out of 10. It's slow. It is able to load all websites, despite it having an older version of Firefox indicated by the logo. It was not fun. As much as I tried to make it seem like it could do stuff,
Stay with